Hey everybody, and welcome to Cold World's podcast. We hope you enjoyed the episode, videos, clips, and music. Be kind to others, do something nice for somebody you don't even know, and most importantly, be kind to yourself and true to yourself. Have a blessed day.
Peace, y'all. And if you like what you're listening to, spread the word.
Economics got paid off of trees, and Dr. Dre made the chronic. If you know the locks, you know they always do their music. When they do real classic lock shit, Starspeed's gonna go first, Sheik Lou's gonna go second, and Jadakiss gonna give you that ankle leg and body that shit. Now, they did it exactly like that. Starspeed goes first. Let me break down some of Starspeed's bars for you. Check this out. Starspeed went in like this. I got Bush academics, a little Reaganomics, got paid off of trees, and Dr. Dre made the chronic. Got drug dealer dreams, then I figured I had a wrong sleep. If I die or do 25, then it's on me. No, they call the track Isley Money, and they got the Isley brothers all over this shit. Salute to Ron Isley, Mr. Biggs, you know what I'm saying? They sampled that shit on the beat, and I'm talking Alchemist, we go make it style type beats, you know what I'm saying? This shit is so dope. You see what I'm saying, guys? No, the beat is so legendary, that's gonna make the song a classic, and then they went in with the bars. Oh my God, no.
Back once again, Trip.
Shout out Wild Fork. Meat and seafood market.
Probably her.
You'll never see or hear niggas like this again, my niggas.
It used to be a fistful of dollars, bag full of fish scale, all for the fiscal. Let the Hemi fish tail. When that work hit the block, it's a big sale. And we got them semis tucked. We ain't laying shit field before it had juice spots. Used to want to shoot cops, riding in the 5, knocking all lives by Tupac. Pull off in first, let it chirp in second. Re-up on the 31st, need work by the second. I'm a ghetto celeb, it's all authentic, low cash and fame. It's the real epidemic. I got Bush academics, a little Reaganomics, got paid off for trades when Dr. Dre made the chronic. Got drug dealer dreams, then figured I had the wrong sleep. If I die, I do 25, then it's on me. Now I got the juice, I get the bricks money out the boost. And the real fuck boys get the juice. Ghost. Isley money.
Hey yo, there's one of the monkeys now, nigga. Hey yo, you can't be quiet when you hear us. You get excited, nigga, like, woo, your motherfucking boys is back. Came a long way from hustling crack. Hide in my pack, me and busy bagging up. When niggas was tagging up, writing graffiti on the wall. I was killing them all like. Went from corners in the elevator to having fun to dropping 50 on the navigator. The 9.5, 2 Rangers, Billy knew how to drive. But now that high yellow sky dweller tell me the time. And only a certain amount, you probably riding around. Listen to our shit right now, like, I'm glad these niggas from my town. Let's go.
Isley money. Mr. Big type shit. Yeah, your whole life's in your handheld. They say these new kids are smarter, I can't tell. They ain't come out with a drug that I can't sell. Keep that money on your mind, but you can't dwell. Nah, show you what that metal do. Build your brand up, get your revenue.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Cold World's podcast. We hope you enjoyed the episode, videos, clips, and music. Be kind to others, do something nice for somebody you don't even know, and most importantly, be kind to yourself and true to yourself. Have a blessed day.
Peace, y'all. And if you like what you're listening to, spread the word.
Hey, ladies.
Hi. Gee, I wish I could sew like that. Go catch chicken and breakfast.
Hey, do you girls have any plans tomorrow night? I hope.
Why?
Why? Because it's my night, and I'm going to have the world's most gorgeous girl over for dinner.
Oh, Jack, thank you. You're so sweet. But I think we should ask Chrissy, too.
It's Nancy Norwood.
Nancy Norwood?
You know her?
Yeah, she's a stuck-up, conceited snob who only thinks of herself.
Somebody tell me how the bar is open. Somebody tell me how the bar can be open at 6 a.m. That bar is open. I just drove past it. It's a bar open, dog. At 6, it's 6:12 in the morning. It's the bar open already. But grocery stores can't stay open all night. Oh, and that's another thing I wanted to holler at y'all about too, or just put y'all up on some game. I mean, y'all, I ain't putting nobody up on no game. It ain't like I ain't telling nobody nothing they don't know already. So let me redact that statement. But you know what I've been noticing? I notice, because I go to the store pretty often. You guys know that. And I'm noticing, like I bought a box of cereal, right? The peanut butter Captain Crunch. Yes, no, it was about a week ago almost now. I ended up throwing the box of cereal away. But anyways, I'm here at work. Now I'm in the parking lot. I got 18 minutes before I got to get in there. But yeah, I noticed at the grocery store, right? I bought a box of peanut butter Captain Crunch. That was the hardest cereal. I literally almost broke a tooth off. One of my teeth is chipped. But I literally opened that box of cereal, poured a bowl. It was like I was eating a bowl of rocks. I'm not exaggerating. That cereal was so hard. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just let it sit in the milk for a while. I had it sitting in the milk for at least a good 5 minutes. That shit was still hard. I ended up pouring a bowl of cereal out and throwing the box away. My point is, I wonder if places like over order things, they over order items and stuff, and then the shit doesn't get sold, and then they either change the date on it. Or they just leave the shit on the shelf and hope people just grab and buy. Because, you know, a lot of people grab and buy. They don't really check dates. They just grab and just throw it in the cart. You know what I mean? And I think that's the reason why some people might be getting sick, too. You know, a little stomach could be messed up. I think these companies and stuff, they'll be ordering stuff to the grocery stores, and I think sometimes they'll be ordering too much. It doesn't all get sold, and then the shit just sits there, and they just sell it. They leave it out on the shelves. Because there's been stuff, too, before. I'm like, damn, like, where I bite into it, I'm like, man, like, is this old already? Like, this, it tastes borderline stale already. Y'all notice any of that? Just saying, just pay attention to that. Because I know they've been saying just all kinds of goods, just products and stuff. A lot of companies are saying that they over-order stuff and that they have a lot of product left. That's why you see a lot of places now. I know Target just said, I saw a thing online this morning. It's a legit article, too. They're saying that Target is, you know, busting out a lot of deals and sales for the holidays, giving people, like, big deals on stuff because they, like, have over inventory. They got way too much stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that crosses over from food to just, like, all kinds of stuff. Because, you know, these companies ain't into the business of losing money.
So they'll just continue selling it. They don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I think that's why some people will be getting sick sometimes. And they'll be thinking it's from other stuff. It'll be that bad food they're eating.
You wouldn't have a match, would you?
I hope Mr. Furley doesn't buy that puppy.
Why not?
Because he doesn't allow dogs in the building. I'll see if I can find them for you.
All I'm asking is for you to stay out tomorrow night so you get my signal.
Oh, what signal?
The big smile on my face.
You're disgusting.
What happened to me? Oh, hi. Who are you? The name is Leo Moran.
I just remembered I left you sitting here, didn't I? Who is he? Oh, Janet, Jack, I'd like you to meet,
Leo Moran.
You know each other?
Chrissy, why is this man here?
I'm looking for an apartment. You see, I got kicked out of my old one.
Check this story out. This is so this white lady, I'm gonna just call her racist. A racist New York State judge. Her name is Erin P. Gall. Erin P. as in Piper Gall is facing removal from the bench after threatening to shoot a group of black teens at a high school graduation party. Let's see. I got audio here too, y'all. Her name is, she's a New York State judge. Her name is Erin. That's E-R-I-N as in Nancy. P as in play. Gall. G-A-L-L. She's facing removal from the bench after threatening to shoot a group of black teens at a high school graduation party, y'all. Let's listen in.
Get off the property. If they did, they'll be arrested. Or they'll be shot on the property. Well, I'm just letting you know that because when they trespass, you can shoot them on the property.
What?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
Wow. You got to get these keys so we can get these guys out of here. All right, I'm just saying, I don't know if you got any more flashlights laying around. Keys. They were scuffling and they lost a whole set of keys.
That's what they're not going to find them. I'm going to come back tomorrow and find your keys. You got to leave.
This video is 2 more minutes.
Get off the property.
This is the car? No.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll hang out at the car, all right? I'm gonna
No, done. You're done. Get off the property. And that's Judge Gall. I'm a fucking judge. I'm telling you, get off the fucking property.
Go in at the car.
No.
Get in the car.
I don't give a fuck. You tell your mother you were on a property that you were supposed to be at. Go. You're done. You're done. Get out. Officers, you gotta tell them to get off the property.
Right, but they're not. They got nowhere to go.
I don't care. They can call an Uber.
I asked them to wait.
Call an Uber. They're not gonna find any of this right now.
Go to the car.
I need Jesus to find a needle in a haystack. Get off. You can figure it out.
We're gonna look, man. We have no idea.
Get off the
They could be
property.
across the street. You wanna go? Go hang out up in the road at the car.
Get off the property. There's a fight here. I don't want anyone on the property. If I have to clear it out, I will. They're not going to find keys. They'll find them tomorrow. I'm not looking for keys. Guys, don't look for keys anymore, please. I don't care about this kid's fucking keys.
I do. So
I don't.
It's not even your house. Chill out.
It's my jurisdiction, though. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Don't laugh. What's your name?
Capelli.
Capelli. Okay, I'll make sure I know. I mean, seriously.
This punk ass white lady judge. See her throwing her weight around and shit.
So did all the adults giving all these kids booze. So what do you want?
What was that?
So did all the adults giving these kids booze.
No, we don't even know what this kid is.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just.
I'm not disrespecting her because she's a judge. I'm disrespecting her because she's being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? She's mad that it's black kids. That's where the true anger is coming from. You know what I mean? And aren't judges supposed to be like the standard? Like even more than a cop? You know what I mean? Because they're the final hammer when you go to court and all that. When you're getting sentenced and all that, shouldn't they be setting a better standard? Instead of saying she's going to clear the area out and shoot people if she has to. I don't want to go in front of someone like that I already know hates my guts even before I sit down in the courtroom. Yeah, that's crazy. I hope they do get rid of her. Life's about decisions. I got in trouble for the bad choices I made. She should too.
Chill out, all right? Let's chill out. Let's get rid of them. All right, they're going. He wants to get his car out of here. You don't want to hear all day, right?
I don't care. Pull it. Give it a ticket.
We're trying.
Give it a ticket. It shouldn't be there.
We're trying. That's why we're looking.
Kelly, this is ridiculous.
If somebody says, hey, I found this, whatever, I found this.
I'll call you if I find it. Yes. But I'm not looking for it.
The car started. Obviously, the best case scenario would be if the key turned up and we had it and we gave it back to them, they won't come back here looking for it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, if they come back looking for it, I'll call you when they're on the property. Because you want to find them on the property, I'll call you when they're on the property. Oh, if they did, they'll be arrested. Or they'll be shot on the property.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because when they trespass, you can shoot.
The scenario would be if the key turned up, they won't come back here looking for it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, if they come back looking for it, I'll call you when they're on the property. Because you want to find them on the property, I'll call you when they're on the property. Oh, if they did, they'll be arrested. Or they'll be shot on the property.
I'm just letting you know that
because
the best case.
You heard what she said. That's a judge. That is a judge talking about shooting people. That was a white lady. This is the LOX 25-year anniversary of Money, Power, and Respect album at Urban Plaza, New York City. Shout that out. Let's see what they're talking about.
Hey, yo! This crazy niggas is high, y'all. Excuse me. Asshole. Fuck it up. I smell cash. Oh, you got me a drink, O's? What we doing, Tech? I got a question for New York. How many people out there got that Money, Power, Respect album? So let's take it to your kiss. Who I win?
I got a question for white people. Because, you know, on Thanksgiving, things get a little cultural, like with far as food, mac and cheese, you like it or not, ham, turkey, dressing, stuffing, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. But this is a question for white people. Why do y'all put grapes in stuff? Like, grapes are supposed to just be eaten just like, you know, you pick a grape up with your hand, you put it in your mouth, you eat it. But why do y'all put it in food and stuff and, like, cut it up and chop it up and just, like, why? Why is that? Because to me, like, you can't even taste the grapes once you start putting it in, like, food and stuff. So, like, why is it in there? Because you can't taste the grapes. You're not going to be able to taste the grapes. If you're putting it, if you're combining it with other foods, how are you going to taste the grapes? What is the point of having them in there? Yeah, I don't get that one. I do not get that one. And it's called dressing, not stuffing, y'all. Thanksgiving's over with now. By the time, it's Thanksgiving Day, but I'm saying by the time people listen to this, Thanksgiving will be over. So I'm keeping that in mind, too, as I'm talking. But, yeah, our Thanksgiving today kicks off at 4. We're going to go over to my mother's house. There's going to be like 8 or 9 of us over there. We're bringing some desserts and good vibes. Probably bring over a nice little playlist or something over there. Little jazz, Christmas, R&B, little mix. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just wanted to say, I hope everyone is going to have a great Thanksgiving and had a great Thanksgiving, because you'll probably be listening to this episode after Thanksgiving's over. Yeah, this is going to be Friday or Saturday's episode. So, yep. So when you're listening to this, it all makes sense. Anyways, so just enjoy your family. Stay safe. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to say a shout out to people who aren't celebrating Thanksgiving, or it wasn't a great Thanksgiving. I got to speak in past term too as I'm talking about it. But anyways, our Thanksgiving is gonna go good, and if you're listening after after Thanksgiving is over, pardon me, I'm watching TV too. I'm watching a parade if I sound like occupied. But yeah, so basically, I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving and upcoming Christmas and New Year's and all that stuff. So I think more than any other time, I know it's just as long as since I've been alive. You know what I mean? This is the most important time to make sure you're being around family and all that stuff, and just supporting each other and making sure everyone's okay and stuff. Your close family and friends, especially just like what's going on in the world and stuff, and you know what I mean? More, if no other time, it's most important for us to love on our family and stuff and make sure that we're all good. So with that, enjoy the holidays, stay safe, be vigilant, you know what I mean? Because there's always crazy people out here and shit like that, because there's going to be a lot of people, doing holiday parties, gathering, doing stuff, parade, all that kind of stuff. So just make sure you're safe, keep an eye out for stuff, you know what I mean? Just have your head on a swivel. Be aware of your surroundings, that's all. So we can all stay safe out here. All right, y'all. Enjoy the holidays, and we'll holler at everyone soon. And thanks for listening to this episode, and we'll get back to it. And like we always say, enjoy the music, enjoy the clips, enjoy the content. And yeah, back to the episode. Sorry for the long rant or whatever you want to call it. Peace, y'all.
So I think it's really interesting and special that we've experienced so many things in life together.
Baby.
Yeah.
What are you thankful for? I'm putting you on the spot. Michelle's in the shower. This is art. That's one reason why we're so authentic and original. And all the pets are in here, too, now. What are you thankful for? Just a couple quick things, baby, on the fly.
I'm thankful for my family.
Yes, exactly.
Number one.
Yep.
I'm thankful for my career.
Yep. You've been killing it.
Yeah.
You've been at that place forever.
Forever. Right. And I would have to say I'm thankful, to be alive.
Yep. To be breathing air.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'll tell y'all what I'm thankful for real quick. I'm thankful for my family, too. That's number one. It's like Michelle said, yep. Family. Thankful to be healthy for the most part, you know what I mean? And thankful to be breathing air. I'm thankful to be breathing air. And everything's temporary. If anyone's got something not, but for most things, they're temporary. Any kind of pain or suffering or whatever like that is usually temporary. So you're going to get through it.
Unless you have a life sentence. everything is temporary.
Right, exactly. Yep, unless, that's what I was saying, about 95% of the things that we worry about, that we stress out over, that we think is going to be like life-ending, or, you know what I mean? Yeah. Basically, I think the majority of the things that we worry about, whatever it is, don't end up formulating into whatever it is that we're worrying about. Like the fear doesn't end up happening, actually. Or whatever it is, you know what I mean?
Or they're fixable.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I would say most problems are fixable.
Most problems are fixable, yep. And, yeah. So we're just going to be with our families today. I'm trying to talk a little louder because the shower's running. Hi, guys. Chewy and Charlie are sitting here just chilling with each other. Marley's chilling on the window out here, laying on her little stoop. Yep. All right, y'all. Back to the episode. Yeah, so those just a few things. I put her on the spot. She's in the shower, but yeah, you know what I mean? Family, friends. Oh, I'm thankful for sports, too. I'm thankful for sports. And I'm thankful for these NFL and NBA pools that we got into that we're about to win.
Where niggas bust the block, who the fuck would want it? And anything I say I mean, anything I spray I clean. I'm living off my old dreams. Kill niggas, hold the block down by all means. Niggas moving with a money machine. This shit is deep that I don't need to sleep to have me a dream. It's a funny game. Watch how them gangsters played. I've been doing dirt since Anita Baker's day. Cause niggas will shoot soon as some papers made. If you had you some hope, watch how the faith will fade. But niggas will die soon as the eighth is spray, you know?
My time, you know? Most of the family Christian, but most of the homies Muslim. Me and him be talking while I'm pumping, so I'm nothing. This is my dream when I'm asleep, that's reality. No formality, back to the essence gradually. I don't trust religion, it's a few people mad at me. See me on the other side where we can build happily. I stay low, but I roll so high. I don't need new friends, some old ones die. I seen a dollar bill could make close friends part to fly. Love, Lucha Kiss, those broke my heart. Brothers from other mothers, other fathers, but same father. Put the hoodies on, fuck the umbrellas, let it rain on us. We can tell you that the sun gon' shine, but if you in the dark alley, the chrome gun gon' shine.
Baby, I was just watching this thing. It's like a parade or whatever. And they were talking about like stuff that they eat or whatever. This lady was talking about a meal she made. Why do white people? I ain't trying to make it racial. I'm talking to the people that are listening. I'm not trying to make it racial. I said this earlier, but like when Thanksgiving rolls around, cultural differences do end up coming out in like the food. You know what I mean? Like dressing versus stuffing, just whatever. Just
but there's a reason why that one is when it's stuffing when it's in the bird, dressing when it's cooked separate. That's all.
But we call it dressing though. We call stuffing dressing though, and white people tend to call it stuffing. This is the question I had though. Why do white people put grapes in stuff? I'm noticing, and I ain't even trying to be funny, but I just kind of started noticing that over the last couple of years. Like, to me, just for me, and I know we're all different, so for me, when I think of a grape, like, because grapes aren't very, they don't have a lot of taste to them as it is. So, like, for me, I think a grape, you pick a grape up, you eat it, and that's it by itself. But, like, when you start putting it in food, like, it already don't have very much taste. So, like, how are you even going to taste it? It's almost the equivalent of biting on a rock almost. That squish, like, I don't get that. Like, why put it in food? Like, what is the point of that? Because you can't, it's not like it's adding flavor, because grapes aren't very flavorful to begin with. So what's the point of that? I'm literally asking.
I know,
is it for texture or?
Maybe. Like Puerto Ricans put raisins in their rice.
Do they?
Yeah.
Ugh, why y'all do that? Well, white people put raisins and grapes and all their. Yeah, that's the other one. I'm glad you brought that up. Speaking of raisins, why do white people put raisins in salads? They put raisins in everything. 3 bean casserole. I'm like, what? Why are there raisins in here? Like, they'll just be putting stuff and stuff. It just don't even be making no sense, like, kind of. Is it just tradition? Or, like 3 bean casserole? What is that? That stuff is horrible. And then it has no taste to it. It don't. It really don't. It really does not. And, like, everything. What's in that shit? Onion soup. Green beans.
Fried onions.
And fried onions and what? That, man. So for me, and like with the turkey, I'm hearing a lot of people saying that turkey isn't like a main part of Thanksgiving. That's BS. I love turkey as long as it's made right. Y'all start cooking the turkey in the plastic bag like my mother does. It comes out moist. And ham. I'm hearing this from black people, white people, Latin people. I'm hearing this one too. This is some new shit to me. I'm hearing black people saying, why is there ham at Thanksgiving? We've had ham at Thanksgiving since I can remember.
Maybe that's just like
I've been hearing that just from random black people. Not a lot, but I've been hearing that. I'm like, what? Y'all don't eat ham at Thanksgiving? I thought we've been eating ham at Thanksgiving forever. So what's up, black people?
But I think that's new. I don't think it's race-based. Because I've heard...
Well, I'm not trying to make it race. I like cultural, I guess.
Right.
You know, just saying that, like, as different people, we eat different stuff. So I'm not trying to offend nobody. Like, you know...
I'm just saying, like I've heard a lot of white people at work saying they have turkey and ham.
See,
and then I was like, we never had ham up until recently.
That is true, you're right.
Because we had such a small gathering, my mom wasn't going to make 2 entrees.
Yeah, that don't make sense, right?
So maybe that's why, like, larger families, instead of making 2 turkeys, they do turkey and ham. I'm sure that's why.
Yeah,
because if, like, remember when your mom used to host it at her house and there were like 25 people there? Well, you can't get a turkey big enough for that, so you have to have ham, right?
For sure. Yep, good point. Good point. Yep, what Michelle said. That makes the most sense. Yeah, but I'm just hearing, okay. So for me, though, my favorites are ham, turkey. You know, and that's the thing. People are like, well, like I'm hearing all races of people talking about how the turkey is dry and all this and all that. I'm like, but man,
it's really tricky.
But if you just throw gravy on it, problem solved. Some people ain't a gravy. But like that's the ultimate fix. You can't throw a little gravy on it, and that's not even an issue. Yeah. So why do we even complain about the turkey being dry when you can just throw a little gravy on it?
I'd also rather have it dry than be undercooked.
Yup, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yup. All right, baby. Yo, wait.
Like the bigger the bird, the harder it is to not dry it out. Because you have to...
You got to cook all that. It's got to be cooked. It's got to be cooked. Well, yeah, that plastic bag that Mom was doing with the turkey them last few years has been hitting. That turkey is coming out so moist. Man. Oh, and then this is the last one. I've been hearing people saying how they like... I'm talking about all races of people talking about how they like... that sliced like turkey that you get from the store, like almost like lunch meat turkey almost. Better than Thanksgiving turkey. I'm like, what? I'm hearing everyone. I heard a white dude say today that he don't eat he loves mac and cheese. He said, because they were doing a thing on the sports show, it was 3 white people and 1 black dude. So the black dude was talking about the mac and cheese and all that, and how like if they had mac and cheese, it would change their life, blah, blah, blah. 2 of the white people were kind of just falling back because they could see the cultural stuff going. And then the other dude, that Kyle Brandt dude, that does the sports stuff.
The guy that was on MTV.
Yeah, he even brought it up to the black dude. He was like, I know there's cultural stuff when it comes to Thanksgiving. He was like, but I don't do the mac and cheese. If you want to do the mac and cheese, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I'll eat mac and cheese at your house yesterday and tomorrow, but I don't do it on Thanksgiving. But if you want to, I'm like, dude, shut up, man. Shut the fuck up, man. But it's okay for you to want to eat turkey. He said he would eat turkey every day, but not mac and cheese. But then say someone shouldn't be eating mac and cheese every day. But then wants you to eat turkey every day. Kind of like how a lot of times white people, and I got to just say white people because you guys are the majority. Not you, baby. I'm saying because you guys are the majority. So it's hard to be like, use another race of individual because they're not the majority. So, I always have to end up reverting back to white people. I'm saying like when white people, like when you guys are talking about, you guys expect everyone just to know your stuff, right? And just to be in tune with everything like Friends. Like everyone don't watch Friends. Everyone hasn't watched Seinfeld. Everyone doesn't listen to Guns N' Roses. Like, you can't be in a like they'll be like white people, they'll be so like out of touch sometimes. Yeah. They could be in a room full of all black people and be asking people if they watch Friends. You didn't see Friends? Dude, we don't watch, black people don't watch Friends. Have you saw Living Single, white man? What's that? It's like when we ask them if they're familiar with our things, it's kind of like, never heard of that. Don't know what that is. But if you tell them that you haven't watched Friends or that you don't know what Seinfeld is, it's almost like, what? You don't know what Friends is? You've never watched Seinfeld? Like, everyone does that shit. It's like they don't appreciate that there's other people that watch and do other things. Yeah. You see what I mean? It's kind of like it's just like they go around and just, it's like everything is kind of in their wheelhouse. So when someone talks and says something different, it's like they don't want to have nothing to do with it. Yeah. That's why some white people get super uncomfortable. If you throw them in a room full of black people, they wouldn't know how to act. You could almost see their uncomfortability. But if you put a black person in a room full of white people, he'll be able to chill and feel normal. Because we've experienced white spaces and been around white people enough to where we ain't going to feel all uncomfortable. We'll be able to talk, like if they bring up Friends, we'll be able to be, or like they can bring up Aerosmith. I know Aerosmith. Guns N' Roses. I know Guns N' Roses. Anthrax. I don't listen to Anthrax, but I've heard of them. See what I'm saying? Like if they started having conversations about that stuff, I'd be able to still hold my own. I'd be able to participate in it. Versus if it was a white dude and full of black people and they started talking about LOX album, dog, you ain't heard it? The white guy wouldn't be able to participate. He'd be like, who's LOX?
Have you heard of Suicidal Tendencies?
I have.
Whoa.
I have. Ask me another one. I'm serious. I'm being serious.
The Dead Milkmen.
I have heard of that. Couldn't name you a song.
Ex-Cleavers.
Have not.
Okay. I mean...
anything. It could be movie, music.
I wanted to say my parents watched The Neighborhood and that new Wayans Brothers or Wayans Father-Son show.
That was on now? How is that?
They said it's okay, but they said, like, The Neighborhood is funnier.
That's the other thing, too. We're talking about a lot.
You
The Neighborhood?
Think that was going to last, did you? And now they're in their 7th season or something.
I didn't think it was that Neighborhood was going to last because I didn't think that white people were going to have an appetite for it. But you see, they have white characters on the show.
Right,
though. If that was all black cast, it wouldn't be lasting those 7 years.
But like they make fun of each other's culture and whatever, like, and they can still be friends.
Right.
You know, like they have differences, but they're friends.
Yeah, they gotta have them 2 white characters on there though. If that was all black, do you think it'd be lasting 7 years by now? It'll probably maybe ran 3. It wouldn't be 7.
I mean, I think Cedric is funny.
But like a lot of people don't even know who Cedric the Entertainer is, though. Most white people don't. They know him now because he's. But even then, someone that I'd be willing to bet dollars to donuts. even someone, a white person that is a loyal watcher of that neighborhood show, I bet you once that show is over, whenever it's end, a year after it's over, if you were to ask the average white guy that watched that show, hey, you remember the neighborhood? You remember that show? You remember who the lead character? He probably wouldn't even remember. Oh, the one guy, the black guy, the older, he's funny, wears a hat. Yeah, him. Yeah, I can't remember his name. He's very funny. That's what's so fascinating about the Cosby Show. But they didn't talk about race. They didn't talk about race.
They talked about it historically.
Right, I'm talking about they didn't talk about
everyday
right.
issues,
And
yeah.
so they knew to be careful of that because white people ain't trying to hear that. And they all had to be doctors and lawyers, and they had to be, you know what I'm saying?
Like they were so upset when Denise didn't want to go to college.
They had to be familiar, like white people had to be able to relate to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby, he had to be a doctor. The mom had to be a lawyer. Why couldn't Theo Huxtable, why couldn't he have been a bus driver? Why couldn't Claire have been working at Walmart? I'm just making up jobs. Or why couldn't the dad have been working at Walmart? Why couldn't the kid be failing in school? I mean, Theo, there was that one episode where he was fucking up. But, like, other than that, you know what I'm saying? Other than, like, for the most part, the kids were good. They did stuff that all kids do. They lie. They get into things. They sneak in shit. But other than that, they sneak out or whatever. But, like, stuff we've all done. I think there was an episode where there was a smoke and cigarette situation. There was an episode where Theo... he had a joint. He said he was holding it for his buddy or whatever. But, like, other than that, you know what I mean? They had to be perfect. And you know Bill Cosby thought of that, too, when he created that show. Just, you know, when you're creating, he was thinking that, mind, this is going to be on NBC at 7 o'clock on a Thursday. We're leading prime time. There's no way that shit could have been like the Parkers. You know what I mean? They'd have been like, what is this? Can you imagine a family full of white people watching the Parkers? They have nothing in common with them. Just the banter, the dialogue, the way all that. They'd be turned off by that. If you notice the Cosbys, they were just very well spoken. They had the great jobs. In the penthouse or whatever, they had a nice ass place in Brooklyn, New York. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everything was perfect. They had to make it applicable. Is that the word? To white people. NBC, Thursday night, 7 p.m. Come on. Who's watching? The whites. Price. Price you can afford. Yep. Colonial Penn, goddammit. No, I'm just playing. She said, I'm 54. What's my price? Yeah, but anyway, so when y'all hearing this episode, Thanksgiving will be over. So we hope everyone ate good, avoided political talk, and all of that. Yep.
If you're age 50 to 85.
Up next, Martha Stewart's pie prep. Michelle loves the hell out of Martha Stewart. I think you like her organization. Yeah, she is a boss. Shout out Martha Stewart. She is. And she went to the joint too. She knows how it is. Yep, shout out Martha Stewart though. I think the thing I like most about Martha Stewart is her organization. She is very organized and very I think more than me. So
everything's labeled.
Everything, yeah.
It's just my dream life.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Happy Thanksgiving, baby.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. I've been watching football today. 3 games today. Packers play tonight. They play Miami. But like I said, when y'all are listening to this, the game will be over. There's a game on Black Friday, too.
All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoying the music in the background. That's a little Miles Davis and John Coltrane. Yep. All right, y'all. Peace. And whatever day it is you're listening to this, thank you. Oh, you know what? Let me go over the list real quick. Let's see. Let me show y'all. Let's see who's been checking in. We haven't done a stat check lately. Let's see on the stats. Stats. Okay, so for the stats, woo, we closing in on them 4,000 D-loads. So for the world, well, besides the United States, obviously, we have over 200 downloads from the United States just this month. We got downloads and listens from Switzerland, Australia, Belgium, my fault, Canada, Germany, and Portugal. So that would be worldwide to me, right? Not on a large scale, but that's worldwide. And then we got, obviously, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Georgia, Virginia, New Jersey, California, Texas, Arizona, Maryland, Michigan, Missouri, New Mexico, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Minnesota. Shout y'all out. Thanks for listening. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. And, yeah, back to the episode. I think we're going to be putting our Christmas tree up, too, in about a week. Yeah. Looking forward to that. And then we bought the movie Christmas Story. That's my favorite Christmas movie. I bought a Christmas Story puzzle. I'm going to start doing that, too, in a couple of days. All right, y'all. Peace. I'll let this Miles Davis and John Coltrane play for about maybe 45 seconds or something. You did? Okay. I think the people like that, me and you, we were talking about that last night. We agree on about 78% of stuff.
But it's healthy.
It is healthy. You can't agree with somebody all the time on something. That don't make sense. That shit would be weird. That'd be like if you were saying something and I didn't agree with it, and I was just like, okay. Like, what is that? But we hear that a lot out here.
But you have to be comfortable to be like,
that's
oh,
true.
I feel differently. And that's okay.
Yep.
Like, I'm entitled to my opinion just as much as you are.
Exactly.
So, like, if we don't agree on something, we don't agree on it. It's not like, you know, oh, I'm going to break up with you. We don't agree that it's partly...
It's over. You didn't agree with me? We're done.
You know, you don't agree with me that it's cold outside.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah,
come on.
Exactly. All right, Chewy. Oh, they're talking. Let's see.
How about a train on the street? I'm not used to it, but the bottom line is this, guys.
Shout out Harry Enton. He's down there in New York hosting a little Thanksgiving parade. It's raining out hard. It's raining real bad.
Data reporter Harry Enton. That's what Jimmy Fallon just said as he went by. Because it could only,
he loves
it could
data.
only be you.
Who doesn't love data? Of course, it could only be me. I'm the only guy who would dress as a turkey and eat a turkey. Yes, everyone loves data. You love data, John Berman. Everyone loves data.
And fried data turns better than roasted data, it turns out, too, on Thanksgiving Day. Harry Enton, thank you very much. Keep doing what you're doing, I think. We just saw a Santa float go.
Thanks for listening to today's episode. This is DVJ and Michelle, and you've been listening to the Cold World Podcast. And if you like what you're hearing, spread the word. Show us some love. Let people know. You know what I mean? And I just want to say, do something good for somebody, and always remain teachable. And until the next episode, peace.
to have Thanksgiving dinner with a pure 100% white bread family, top to bottom. Everybody's in the house is white. Nobody's
See how this goes.
This is Bill Bellamy's old house, and the white man bought it because he loved Bill Bellamy's dance moves.
This looked like a house.
Shout out to YouTubes. This is off the YouTubes. This is black. These 3 black dudes are about to go eat dinner at this white family's house for Thanksgiving. So we'll just play a couple minutes of it. It's a 30-minute video. I'm going to just play about maybe 3 minutes of it, y'all, if you're interested. And let's just see what happens. We're watching this together. I just randomly pulled this up.
Bellamy bought with his How to Be a Player check, but then he lost it.
I'm sure there's some type of hidden tragedy lying in that house. Maybe the omen, or maybe the house is buried on an ancient Indian burial ground. I don't know.
That's a journey, man. We come in peace. We come in peace. It's just 3 black kings. Oh, what's up, buddy?
Hi, Steve.
I got my boys. This is Sling.
Hey, so is this the first time you had Crips in your house?
Yeah.
It's like a family of like 8 or 9 white people, just so y'all know. All right, peace. Back to the episode. This shit might be funny.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Plum Trust.
These kids already got cars and they number like 10 years old. I already told homeboy I'm staying in the back for like the next 4 or 5 years.
Cozy.
You got a 2-parent home. You know, all the kids got the same mama and the same daddy.
What?
You know, he look like he want to be here too. Are your kids in a musical group? You got a bunch of silver shoes on the ground.
This is really Never Neverland.
When I walked in, I saw the shiny shoes they got over there by the staircase. I thought they was in a group.
But not like to where they all are just foul in your face. I've been in a house where like 3 kids is upstairs and they on PlayStation and just don't even talk to you. They just kind of stare at you. But these kids be in your face.
Smoke yours.
Good old Thanksgiving parade.
I don't usually watch the Thanksgiving parade in my own home. My mother.
I haven't been nervous this whole time.
It almost reminds me of like, you know, early colonial type stuff where they just invite us into their house. Real nice people.
I'm really thankful that we've had this opportunity to host you guys here. It's been totally a blast.
I'm eating my plate. I don't know what Slink and Boo doing. They just took it upon themselves to start feeding other people. And that's just not how we get down in my house. You know what I'm saying? Every man for himself.
So now that you've seen our Thanksgiving traditions, are you going to be watching the Macy's Parade and the National Dog Show every year?
Yes, I am. Since we came over here and enjoyed this, you know, enjoyed your traditional Thanksgiving dinner, next Thanksgiving you have to do something.
Are you going to invite us to your house?
I can do that.
Thanks for listening to today's episode. This is DVJ and Michelle, and you've been listening to the Cold World Podcast. And if you like what you're hearing, spread the word. Show us some love. Let people know. You know what I mean? And I just want to say, do something good for somebody. And always remain teachable. And until the next episode, peace.